Disney Plus do 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 Disney Plus do 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 Disney Plus do 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 Disney Plus. Let's do it.
Okay.
What team?
Wildchats.
What team?
Wildchats.
What team?
Wildchats.
Wildcats.
Get your hand in the podcast.
My name is Sarah.
My name is Tiffany.
And you're listening to Wildchats
Get your hand in the podcast.
where we talk all things Disney Channel. You know why, guys? You guys know why. Because there's some things that you never grow out of.
You know what I never grew out of?
What'd you never grow out of?
Wanting to see Ernie from George Lopez on the TV screen again.
Is he going to be on the TV?
No, he was in it.
Wait, who's Ernie?
George's friend.
He was on...
He was
High
the
School
principal.
What?
Come on.
I did not recognize him at all. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, now I'm going to fact check myself. But
No, I
I'm
believe
so
you.
positive
I
it
believe
was.
you.
Yep. He's the principal.
It's probably because he's not a principal actor. Just kidding. I didn't remember him in the show.
Maybe he'll make a comeback in the later episodes.
I'm so glad that you didn't give up on that dream. Are you a George Lopez fan?
I love George Lopez.
What? I hate that show.
What?
I hate it.
I was forced to watch it
Oh yeah,
out of lack of programming.
that's okay. Was it Nick at Night?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick at Night. I was so mad when they took out Fresh Prince in favor of I think it was George Lopez.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It was like when she
I was probably so used to the Fresh Prince schedule that okay, this one took over.
Anyway, guys. Oh my God, we're living in a post Disney Plus world. Oh my God.
Did anybody else struggle finding a group to get Disney Plus with?
That was like the most stressed out I've ever been in my entire life. Because
guys, us two are on an account. Oh, you know what? Should I be exposing this?
Nah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
What if we're related? You guys don't know if we're related.
I was going to say
what if we're roommates?
We are all roommates. We're all roommates, guys.
Yeah.
But we're roommates with my friend's friend and my friend's friend. Like that's the level commitment that we had
to getting Disney Plus at the lowest possible price. Yeah. And I'm so happy about it. It's just like I feel so connected to these people I've never met.
Yeah, we have a group chat and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, today we're talking about, just in general Disney Plus, but also we really wanted to give our reactions, first impressions of the new High School Musical series.
High School Musical, the series.
Okay, just on the title, I love it.
HSM TM TS.
That is I feel like that'd be so on brand for me. I would name a show with that title.
Really?
Yeah, and then I heard somebody on a YouTube video say that it's very SEO friendly. And I was like, you're so right.
That's so... You are always talking about the SEO,
the SEO,
too,
right? So I'm like, if you're trying to look up, what's that show? It's like High School Musical, but they're doing the musical, but it's a series.
But High School Musical, the musical is already in the name High School Musical.
Yeah, I know, but it's just extra.
Fine.
It's extra powerful.
You're the type of person who picks the longest answer on the multiple choice answer. This is the one.
Yeah. I love it. I love Sufjan Stevens songs. I love Old Panic at the Disco songs. So yeah, and we also have a lot of comments from you guys. We asked you guys about your reviews. I went Instagram this time because nobody seems to want to hang out with us on Twitter. Just a few of you. But anyway...
The Twitter sphere is cold, guys.
Yeah, help us out with that. But anyway, so we're going to do that, and we're going to talk about what you guys said, and it's going to be a great time.
Can I just say something about Disney Plus?
Yes.
They don't have Corey in the House, guys. Don't get it. You don't need to get it yet until they add Corey in the House.
They don't have Holes either until January, and I was like, what's the point?
January's not bad. Do we have an ETA for Corey in the House though?
Was it even on there at all?
No.
Oh, that's bad.
Wait.
Because Tarzan,
it's on there. It just says
it doesn't have a date. Yeah, because Holes and Tarzan are not on there, but when you look them up on the app, like they'll show up and then they're like, oh, coming in January, coming in June.
Let me do a live fact. Nope. Mm-mm. It gave me Finding Dory.
Dory in the house.
Dory. You guys, the Instagram post. I'm shocked at how many people didn't know that it was me.
Oh yeah. Guys, we made an Instagram post that was like a screenshot of some iMessages.
Text, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, I cannot believe Corey in the House is on Disney Plus. Like, what's the point? And I was like, guess if this is Tiffany or Sarah.
Everybody said Tiffany. Sarah.
Come on, guys.
Except for a few OG Wildchats. Shout out, Theo.
Yes, thank you, Theo. But yeah, it's so funny because I'm not even like the Corey in the House person of the podcast. Maybe it's my personality. Come on, guys. Tiffany likes Corey in the House more than me.
Yeah. Do I have to act more crazy?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, okay. Can we talk about Disney Plus first?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay or nay?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I have not watched a single thing besides High School Musical yet.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
too
I
busy.
started A Nightmare Before Christmas because I like forgot everything, but I didn't finish it, and then I got super busy, and yeah, I haven't explored yet.
Oh my gosh, I've done nothing else but be
A
on
full
Disney
scrub
for like the last week or something. I really would have thought that you would have been all over Hannah Montana already.
But I already rewatched Hannah Montana like a few months ago.
On what? On the internet?
Yeah, on the internet.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so then what's your next
series
rewatch?
Well, I know you got really excited about Even Stevens.
Yeah.
And so now I'm thinking I should get excited too.
Guys, my entire family is like obsessed with it now.
Really?
Okay, story time. I and my brother, we used to watch it all the time when we were little. But, you know, after the show ended and we had like, and it was just not played anymore, we like almost never spoke of it ever again.
Oh my gosh.
We'd just be like, oh yeah, I love Even Stevens or whatever. But we wouldn't mention like any of the different moments on it or something. But I started watching it myself when I got Disney Plus. I watched it like the second day or something because it was like so much pressure. I was like, I just let my dad watch like Mickey Mouse Club. I was like, this is too much, Dad. You watch it first. Like it was so much pressure. But then I started watching it, and then like slowly, like my brother was like, oh man. Like, and then he would remember like every single moment and every single scene from every episode. And I was like, what the heck?
Wow.
Yeah. And he's like, oh my God, this is the one where blah, blah, blah happens. I was like, how do you remember that?
That's crazy.
And turns out it was like legitimately like one of his favorite shows, and I had no idea. And now we're just like having the best time.
Oh, now I want to get in on it.
Guys, Even Stevens is so much better than I remember even Stevens. I love it. Like Lizzie McGuire, I was watching some of that. I love Lizzie, but it was still a little bit juvenile.
Right.
But Even Stevens for me like is 100%
still good,
totally fine for an adult. I'm crying.
I'm excited.
Yeah. And then the DComs, I've been watching some of those too.
Ooh, what's
I watched True Confession.
True Confessions? Dude, I really want to watch what was the race car one?
Right on Track.
Yes, Right on Track. Wait, was it?
Or Miracle in Lane 2 or whatever.
No, it was Right on Track.
Right on Track. Yeah. With Erica Enders. And Brie Larson is in that one.
She is.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Brie Larson's never going to come on the podcast, so I'm just going to say no. No.
Yeah, that's so funny. Did you watch any of the Star Wars stuff?
No,
I don't care.
I've actually never watched Star Wars.
I actually haven't either, and I don't care to.
But I saw that Baby Yoda picture, and now I'm like, oh
man. They
adorable.
got you.
They got me.
You don't even watch Star Wars.
I know.
That's so funny.
Let us know what you guys are excited. If you've already got Disney Plus, what's like the hidden treasure that you found, or if you're gonna get Disney Plus, what the first thing is you're gonna watch.
Yes.
That sounded really weird coming out of my mouth. I hope the English was correct on that.
I'm sure it was. I followed. Yeah, so we are approaching the time we're going to review High School Musical, the musical, the series. So Tiffany, give us an overview. Like, what the heck is this whole thing? If you've never heard of this even happening.
So it's about the school that High School Musical was filmed at.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a new drama teacher, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is where High School Musical was filmed, and there's never been a production of High School Musical put on at this school. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are we doing? The show centers around a girl named Nini and her ex-boyfriend Ricky and her current boyfriend EJ. And they're all in trying out for this musical, and I feel like it's not a spoiler, it's like in the trailer.
Yeah.
But Nini ends up getting the role of Gabriella, and her ex-boyfriend ends up getting the role as Troy.
Yeah.
So it's about all that, like, that drama.
Yeah, and he only auditioned because he doesn't even like musicals or anything.
Where have we heard that before?
Yeah. He only auditioned to like get her back,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So that's literally it. That's the premise of the show.
I mean, as of this recording, this episode, there's only been 3 episodes out.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, I don't even know, like, how many, is this like a many seasons thing?
Yeah, I think they got renewed for a new season already.
What are they gonna do next season? Like, do High School Musical 2 or something? Like, how?
Oh,
I'm gonna be so mad if the entire show they don't even do the musical.
You're right.
Like, I would hope that they would finish it in a season.
Maybe the musical, like, because, okay, as of episode 3, they said there was like 6 weeks of rehearsal left. So maybe the rest of this current season will be
Mhm.
like the preparation, and then maybe like the next season, like each episode will be like a day before production, and then like after the production. So maybe, I hope, since they are doing another season, let's just cap it at 2, guys.
Yeah, let's just please.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's going to drag out. I already feel like it's dragging out.
Yeah, I'm confused about like the timeline, their school schedules.
Yeah.
Like,
what's your first impression? Like, how many episodes did you watch?
I watched all 3.
Mhm.
I fell asleep at the end of the last one, but
Me
I think I watched it all, but nah, we'll see. In a previous episode, I talked about how like I was not into it.
Yeah.
I had no commitment to the actors or anything. I know you liked one of the actors.
I like I like Nini's character. What's her
Nini?
name? Something
Olivia.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Mm-hmm.
I love
She
her.
was from
Bizarre
Bizarre
Bark.
Bark.
Which I don't like, but I love her.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I will say, because I set my expectations really low,
Mhm.
that it has exceeded my expectations.
Wow.
I mean, there are some things, a lot of things that really anger me,
Yeah.
but overall, I was into it a lot more than I expected. So that says something. I'm committed.
Honestly, me too. I was very nervous about it because, like, I noticed that, like, Sophia Wiley was in it and then Olivia Rodrigo, and I was like, oh, is this just like them trying to get, you know, their current Disney Channel stars, like, give them like a vehicle to kind of like get them buzz or something? Do you guys like really want to do this, or do you just want to like make new stars, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we want our next Zac Efron, we want our next Vanessa Hudgens or whatever. Because when High School Musical came out, now they had like huge stars to represent the channel. And now I think they're like, okay, we need like, I know this is not Disney Channel, this is Disney Plus,
Right.
but I mean, they took a movie from Disney Channel. So I was like worried. I was like, is this just for like, obviously it's just for business because they're a business.
Yeah.
But I was like, is there going to be heart to it? Is it going to give me the same feeling as High School Musical? It doesn't, but it's entertaining.
Yeah. I don't think that, because High School Musical is such like a magical thing to us.
Yeah.
I don't think that it could ever replicate that. I mean, I will be darned if it does, and I will come back on the podcast and say I was wrong.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I was also worried about was the music. Like I watched a YouTube video of I'll just say Nini, the main girl, of her singing, what was it?
Start of something new. Yeah.
And then I heard her voice, and like she has a great voice.
Yeah.
But it's that such a typical Instagram cover girl voice, you know, like
yeah.
Indie
voice.
Yes, and like not, you know, kind of like closing off the ending of the phrase and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's the reason I don't like Moana. That voice,
my
god.
Like, yeah. Same.
No one knows. No. No. Come find me.
Find me.
And so it's like start something new. Like I just don't. I don't like the style. I really don't like it. It's
really
unnatural.
Don't like it. And somebody, who is it? The girl that's gonna play Miss Darbus in the. They have the exact same voice too.
I really didn't like that one.
Really?
It really was so distracting.
Wait, that song?
Yeah.
And then like
and her singing style.
Yes. And there was like a moment where they started singing together, but I didn't know. I like looked away from my computer to to do something on my phone, and then I saw that they were both just singing back and forth, and I was like, there's no way. They sounded like exactly the same. So and also Sophia Wiley, who plays Gina. Oh yeah, that's like the enemy of the show. She also, even though her voice is like a lot deeper, but she does it in the same way too.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I just like one is enough. I feel like in the original High School Musical, and I know it's not really fair to like compare it to the High School Musical, but when you attach a name to it, I have the full right to do so.
Yes, you do.
But like all their voices were like, I don't know,
their own.
They felt their own voices, and also more musical theater-y.
Yeah, I think so.
Versus like this is just like ugh.
When there was me and you.
Oh my god.
Like I cannot stand it. There's a way, and I mean this has happened over many eras, is that there's kind of like a way of singing that people kind of like, oh, that's the cool thing.
Yeah.
But the people who are really unique, they still do their own thing. So like you can go back to like the 50s or whatever, and there's a lot of people who will sound the same, but the really legendary people, they have their own sound that doesn't sound like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's usually that they don't like put a weird like affectation. I really don't like it, but I know if you're like Gen Z, they all
love
it.
Like they eat that up.
I know. Come on, guys, please.
Yeah. Also, I think it's like I'm more sensitive because a lot of us dream of like being, oh, you know what? I'm just going to say I dream. I've dreamed of like being in like a production of like, this is essentially like a recreation of High School Musical, but it's on like a scale of like, this is also made by Disney. So that's like essentially like the best of all worlds.
Yeah.
And so it's when they bring in stuff like this, and they don't really care to like individualize like each character's like voice, and you know, kind of settle for like, oh, this is the trendy voice like of the generation or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it hurts.
Yeah. And here's the thing, that all are very talented. These are things that they can fix.
Yeah.
Like just sing, just don't do that. That's so it's a cliche.
Yeah.
It's a Nick cliche. Hopefully we kind of get back to whatever we were doing in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot less noticeable, I think.
I think also what makes musical theater in general like so great is that it's its own style of music, and then this one doesn't like differentiate that. It doesn't,
it's
like
pop
distinguish.
singing.
Yeah
Yeah.
So that also kind of got me salty because in the original like High School Musical, like I would say that like Sharpay, Ashley Tisdale, brought that kind of like musical theater voice,
and especially Lucas Graybill.
Yes,
oh
yes,
I love him so much, Lucas.
Yeah, so after watching the first 3 episodes, hearing all the singing, like that makes me kind of like apprehensive about what's gonna be the actual production, their own production of High School Musical gonna be like. Speaking of that, Miss Jennifer, the drama teacher, she's crazy. I think she deserves her own like episode on its own because like, she's just crazy. She's like, she also changed her production of High School Musical. She's giving Miss Darbus a song.
No. Because she's a drama teacher herself.
Yeah.
She also has Sharpay being played by a boy, apparently, which we haven't even seen yet.
Oh, yeah.
So,
we haven't seen it.
When I first heard about it, I was like, oh, maybe that was like a one-off joke or something. And, like, they're not going to make it a big part of the show because, like, we hadn't even heard him.
Yeah.
Like, or he didn't even speak. But I think you found an article.
Oh my gosh.
That like kind of gives us a preview of what's coming up.
Yeah. So the actor who plays Miss Jen, she did this interview with, I forgot who, but she said, I don't want to spoil anything, but I will tell you, he sings in Sharpay's key and he sings it better than you've ever heard it. Ever. Guys, she just said, she just told Sharpay to go home. She told Ashley Tisdale to retire just now.
I don't think that's okay because like it's not the original. Like have some respect, okay?
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale, Sharpay would be nothing without Ashley Tisdale. Yes. Okay, so I highly doubt it's gonna be the best thing we've ever heard ever.
Yeah. She said ever 4 times.
Yeah.
Than you've ever heard it ever.
Yeah. So right now we're just kind of talking about, what we don't like about it.
Yeah.
And
we'll get to the stuff we like.
Yeah.
Later. Okay. This is kind of thing I liked and didn't like, that the fact that it's shot in this like mockumentary style.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's most of the time it was like funny in the execution, like they like turn to the camera and like mouth, like repeat after what somebody just said, like they're crazy, like that was like funny to me. But then maybe this is just like me being in like my like thinking too hard, but it's like, okay, these are kids, they still have scenes like in the house.
They still have scenes. What?
Like they still have
like it's not really mockumentary.
Yeah.
Oh no,
they kind of like blended it.
Yeah, so people have been saying that it's a cross between The Office and Glee. Whereas like Glee, they'll have like scenes anywhere, but The Office, like it's like the documentary crew has to be there.
Yeah.
So it's like definitely back and forth.
Yeah, I would have liked it if they just like picked a lane.
Okay.
Yeah, because to me that's distracting. I mean, I was thinking about it more than I should have.
I didn't think about it at all. So it's so funny.
Essentially what they're trying to do is break the fourth wall by saying like, oh, like half of it's like mockumentary style. So then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll let that slide. But then they're using it as like kind of, I saw that as like trying to be funny too often, or like just kind of like try hard. I mean,
forcing it.
Yeah, a lot of things on this show were forced.
After watching Even Stevens, I have a much higher standard for children's comedy.
There was a few moments where I was like, wow, that's really funny.
Which part?
I think I like laughed out loud when Miss Jen was like announcing that she was gonna do High School Musical, and then everyone in like the auditorium is like, or gymnasium is like silent, and then she goes like, go Wildchats, and then she like shoots a shirt out of a t-shirt cannon. And everybody, and it just like everyone's still quiet, and the shirt just like falls on a kid. That
also, you said
really
Wildchats.
Huh? Oh my god. Wildcats.
But I don't even remember that. So, and I was watching it so intently.
Really?
That's so funny. Guys, I have ADD.
Yeah.
It's fine though.
Yeah.
So okay, good. It had some funny things.
Yeah, but then also this is what I mean by like they kind of forced it. They said stuff like, "I'm triggered as a millennial." Like,
Yeah, that was awkward.
Yeah, it felt
It's
like
cringe.
and we've seen this before where it's like it's adult writers and they're like, "Oh, like what's like the hip lingo these days?" Like, "Oh, so triggered."
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my I like this show so far, but I really don't like how blatant some of their messaging is.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, what is Nini's friend's name? Oh, apparently it's Courtney.
Yeah.
All right. Great actress. I have no problems with her. I have a problem with the writing. Her first line was like blah 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 intersectional feminism, like patriarchy or something. That is so obvious. And I'm just gonna say it. I don't think a lot of kids that age are like that.
Yeah.
Just from my own data, like that's more of a millennial thing than a Gen Z thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like, okay, if you want her to be like, if you want to talk about like feminism or something, it would be less distracting. Like just make her actions speak instead of saying like, it just really takes me out of it.
Yeah. And also, I guess they did that to kind of like set her character up as like, the empowering best friend. But it was just too aggressive too fast, I think. Yeah, they definitely should have just like shown it through her actions.
Yeah.
Like you said, like show don't tell.
Yeah. But like we said, even with all of that, they still have made a very entertaining show.
Also, the show, it gave some of the characters some like actual like intense issues. Like Ricky's parents are going through stuff, but the audience is allowed to know more about their relationship, their parents' relationship, versus like in the past where it's just like kind of it's like lingering, that like something's wrong with their parents, but this one is like, oh, like your mom's in like Chicago, she needs more time. It felt more like, I don't know, felt more real. I liked how we actually like,
it's a little more mature.
Yes, that's exactly.
So I feel like this is definitely for like a teenage audience.
Yeah.
Maybe not even a preteen audience. I mean, they're like cursing in it.
Oh yeah, they do curse in it.
Do you want to talk about what we liked?
Yeah, there was. I wrote this line down because I thought it was so funny. The choreographer, Carlos. I love his character. He's great.
Love him.
He reminds me of that episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I checked to see if that was the same person.
Without my flaws. And that was in the High School Musical episode, which is crazy. Yeah, but he's like a High School Musical fanatic. He has this line. He says, "I've seen the original movie 37 times and the first 15 minutes of both sequels."
Like, I didn't like that line.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought that was so funny.
Because like I just felt like he's not a real fan.
Okay, yes, that's okay.
Like
agree, I completely agree with that. But I just thought it was funny how the writers kind of like jabbed at the second two, like at the two sequels.
Oh,
yeah.
And they didn't even mention Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. There's 3 sequels.
I know.
I know.
Gina, who is kind of like the Sharpay, she's like,
I don't know why she didn't get the part. I wanted her to be Sharpay.
Oh,
because the other guy got it.
Oh my God.
But she would have been a great Sharpay.
She would have been perfect.
I know, it's so annoying.
But I realized that she's like the reverse Gabriella because she's the transfer student, except she's the aggressive one.
Oh, I like
sabotage.
that.
Yeah.
I like that. You know you like it when you say it twice. Interesting. You know who I also love?
Ew.
The 2 main characters. I think I said that already. But I really like what's the ex-boyfriend's name? Ricky?
Ricky.
I love him.
I love him too.
He has what I like about High School Musical is that it's a very sweet movie.
Mm-hmm.
They have sweet moments. They go to the roof and they talk about kindergarten.
Oh my god. Speaking of the roof, we haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. But anyway, the two leads, they have chemistry.
A sweet connection.
Yeah. I really like them together. I like that their whole problem is that he couldn't tell her that he loved her.
Yeah.
Like I think that's a very interesting. I like that idea. Yeah, that conflict. And so since that's the core of the show, I don't mind all the other stuff that I don't like as much.
Her current boyfriend, EJ, does he not look like kind of like Harry Styles?
I think he does, yeah.
Yeah,
like
that's
cleaner cut.
Yeah, that's all I think about when I like look at him. Like, wow, beautiful.
Oh, you like Harry Styles?
He's all right. But I don't know. I respect the beauty. His eyes are really pretty.
Oh, wow. I really thought EJ, the like current boyfriend, was going to be like actually nice and that it would be like a real like tough decision, but no, he just sucks.
Yeah, he sucks. He like stole her phone, created all this trouble.
He's not even like proud to play Chad, but Chad is a great character.
Yeah, but Chad doesn't really sing, and he's like he went to like theater camp over the summer. He's here to win.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he saw the movie, he would know that Troy got the part, and Troy knows nothing about musicals.
You know what's? Oh my god, I'm just having a realization, because in my notes I wrote Ricky actually sounds more like a Troy than the other guy, because he actually sounds more of a Ryan. And the two people that are trying to like sabotage this the most are EJ and Gina, and Gina is like the Sharpay, so they're like Ryan and Sharpay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. That would have been cool. Wouldn't that have been cool? Been so meta if they got the parts of Ryan and Sharpay.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have been too on the nose.
I mean, but this show has no problem with being too on the nose.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, okay, I'm really confused because there's a shot where it shows like the front of the school. What is the school's name?
In the show?
Yes.
Something East High School.
The sign of the school in one of the shots says Salt Lake High School East.
Oh, okay. Then that's it.
But when they showed, okay, there was a scene where the robotics teacher was like, oh, we've been like what was it, like the lepers or something like that? The East High Leopards. We're the East High Leopards.
Yeah.
But your school is not called East High.
Well, it's probably like a nickname because there's two I would imagine there's two Salt Lake City high schools or whatever, and one of them is East and the other one is West.
Listen, Salt Lake High School East? That just sounds wrong. High School East? East High School? Salt Lake East High School? Salt Lake High School
Either
East.
way, like that's a good shortening of it. Nobody
it
wants
is a
to say
good
Salt Lake High
shortening
School East.
of it, but I feel like that's
I'm gonna tell you this.
Wrong.
I'm gonna tell you
it's
this.
Wrong.
Sydney. I don't even think that the original movie. There's no school called East High School. That doesn't make any sense. So that fictional high school must have had a different name. Like must have been a nickname. There's no high school called East.
That's okay. I don't know, but no. My point is that it should be Salt Lake East High School. East High School.
That's fine.
It angers me a lot of because I also have a very like nitpicky thing. Mm-hmm. So this is one of them. Another thing is that I freaking hate Miss Jen. So she's going on and on about how like back in my day. Oh yeah, also her thing is that she was like one of the backup dancers in the original High School Musical. So like now she's like oh yeah, like I was best friends with like
V Hudge.
Yeah, V Hudge. But there's a line, and I'm just gonna play the clip now.
Things were simpler when I was a teenager. We had flip phones and M3P players.
You hear it?
Oh, I thought that was on purpose.
No.
Yeah, I really think that was. I think that was in the script. M3P, yeah, because she's like a boomer.
But MP3 is like was back in their days too. MP3 players, that was like her generation.
I really thought that was a joke, and I thought it was
so.
funny. I think that had to have been in the show because they do so many takes. Maybe she messed it up and they thought it was funny, so they used that take or something.
Okay.
I think that was intentional.
I feel like I see my head is like, okay, yeah, they wouldn't let that slip. And I think that sounds more realistic that like she messed it up and then they were like, oh, this is funny, let's keep it. But I think that if anything's going to ruin this show, it's going to be her. If anything, if there's going to be a single reason why I stop watching the show, it's going to be because of her, because I cannot take her anymore. I'm on episode 3.5. And I'm just so triggered by her.
As
She's
a millennial.
the
That's really funny. I don't think she has like that ginormous of a role in it. Like I think of it more as the kids.
Yeah.
So,
but her, because I also really don't like the robotics teacher either, because he reminds me of like Junior in that show Blackish, where he kind of has like that awkward, like nerdy demeanor, but like trying to be cool at the same time. That's my overall vibe with the robotics teacher. So yeah, I'm just really against all the adults in this series.
Except for High School Musical, I love Coach
my god,
Bolton.
the dad.
Guys, can you guys help us get Coach Bolton on our podcast? I feel like if enough people bombard him on Instagram, like we could, and also Drew Staley, can we?
Oh my god, Drew Staley.
Can you guys just help us make this happen?
Yeah.
Just them. I'm just kidding. I would also love Lucas Graybeal. I'm just putting.
Oh
it
my
out
god, Lucas Graybeal. Even Miss Darvis.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
Speaking of which, I'm just mad that she hasn't said musicale.
Oh, yeah. So obviously very complex thoughts that we have here.
Mm-hmm.
I think now is the time to see what you guys said. Let's check Instagram. Okay, we actually got a lot of comments on this, so I'm very surprised. Thank you guys so much for commenting. So I guess we can pick some of the like longer ones, but I honestly don't even think we have a negative review. Like none.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
I mean, I think that if I were to give like an overarching statement of like how my thoughts on the thing, mine would also be a positive review. I mean, if besides Miss Jen.
Ashley Rhodes said, "It has exceeded my expectations so far, but I'm sad that there seems to be no chance of a little cameo from anyone in the movies. Also, I feel like in the movies, Gabriella and some of the other characters were relatable, but I can't really relate to these characters yet because they seem to have their lives together to still be in high school." To some extent, I don't think our Troy has his life together.
I was going to say that.
And I don't even think Nene does either. I think they're pretty relatable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see some cameos. Then somebody underneath said Lucas Graybeal's gonna be making a cameo.
No way. He
like
is?
in a dream sequence.
Amazing.
By Miss Jen.
No.
David from Back to the Best podcast, shout out guys, we might have a collab with them very soon, said, "I'm loving it. It was the first thing I watched when Disney Plus came out." Why did I watch Mickey Mouse Club? That's my question. Casey Spencer said, "The shows are so different that you can't really say the original is better." I agree. They're not even in the same universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's saying it's like Glee, which I don't really like Glee, so it's not really positive for me. Shell FTW, "It obviously has cringy elements, but go back to the High School Musical and listen to the dialogue sections." That's how many people tell you to do stuff. Okay, I'll do it. Okay. It's part of a reason why HSM 3 was so good. There were so many songs and not a lot of speaking parts. I think they chose a good way to go about it, and the cast is talented. Plus, the first 2 original songs are really good. I disagree about the original songs. But you guys just in general are saying, Crystal said, "Liked it a lot more than I thought I would." Delaney is screaming. She loves Joshua Bassett. Valley Girl 16. Pleasantly surprised. Thought it was going to be like Grease 2. That would have been horrible. Man, I wish I could read all of them. You guys are so great. But we read all of them in our hearts.
I'm just gonna read a couple reviews off IMDb that I relate to.
Okay.
In my profound opinion, this shameless continuation of a legitimately popular movie that did not deserve such redundancy in being renewed is not worth the watch in its entirety. If I wanted to watch a drama club recreate a monumental film with a significant impact, and on top of that, seek any enjoyment and or amusement from it whatsoever, I would watch a rehearsal from my own academic institution's drama club rather than watch a rehearsal. Rather than this over glorified flop of a series about a film. And there's like so much more, but that's the basic gist.
Very articulate.
Yeah.
I like the grammar.
Yeah. Another one said, it looks like this show is trying to appeal to the millennials so hard. Also, the new teacher lady was so obviously trying to be like us when the main group ain't even wrinkly. Sad.
Ooh. Sad, capital S-A-D.
It was
exclamation
capital,
point.
2 exclamation marks.
Oh, whoa.
But a
think
lot
we're
of people
good.
liked it
Okay,
on
another
IMDb
one?
as well. Like, completes my childhood. Somebody titled there 6 out of 10. People give 10 to the stupidest and most boring shows ever, and they give 6 out of 10 to this gem.
Yeah, so I'm actually surprised because if you go on the High School Musical Instagram, like whenever they post anything about the show, everybody hates on it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't think Instagram is a good representation of most people.
Yeah.
Like people love hating on Instagram, so it's really hard to tell. I would say like the movie review sites are probably obviously our Instagram is very accurate because you guys are awesome. So thank you guys for commenting. That was like the most successful
awesome.
one we've had. Wow.
Are we going to give any Star Dazzles?
Yeah.
I'm just going to give my Star Dazzle. I can't decide between Nene and Ricky.
Oh.
I'm going to give mine to Ricky.
Is this a diamond star razzle? Wow. Yeah. Wait, when does it become platinum? Do you guys remember when it's platinum?
Oh, do I always say like diamond platinum?
Maybe it's that. Okay, we're gonna give diamond platinum, and I don't think we have to give star razzles because I think we know who they go to.
Yeah. Wait, can I give an honorary one to Carlos?
Oh, let's give him the purple.
Oh yeah. We'll give him the
it's like
purple
our
one.
second choice.
Yeah. You're right. I love him.
I know, guys. I think our entire lives have been leading up to him doing that because, like, with the whole floss thing and whatnot, that wasn't him. But like, I just feel like
The setup.
yeah. I really hope that the show turns out to be good because I just always love more shows to watch. And if they're already going to be singing songs I like, even better. I don't want it to drag out. The 3rd episode, I was like, it's literally about him stealing a phone. I was like, oh, no. It felt like Glee in a bad way, in that it was really slow.
Yeah.
So we shall see. Any
I'm
closing
excited.
remarks?
I'm excited to see what comes up. What?
Can we do really quick Guys, we're getting production photos from the Lizzie McGuire reboot.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. And then she announced that Gordo's gonna be in it, and they're so cute.
I'm loving her with her Lizzie bangs.
I know. Are you like where are you on this reboot?
When does it come out?
I don't even know. They're still filming it.
I think that right now it's too early to get excited for me personally.
Okay.
But once I get a date, I will be pumped.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pumped already just seeing the photo. Like, I'm satisfied. I don't even have to watch a show. Just looking at the photos. Thanks, guys, for listening. I hope you guys have the best Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. We're really grateful for you guys and for just being able to talk about Disney Channel and having a great time. And if you're new to our Wildchats family, welcome. And leave us a review on iTunes. Please. Come on, guys. Give us a review on iTunes. We'll say thank you and we'll have the best time.
if you want to follow us on social media, we are on Instagram at Wildchats Podcast, on Twitter at Wildchats
PCast. Twitter.
And check us out on our website, wildchatspodcast.com. And on there, you can find all the places that you can listen to us on.
Amazing. You just listen to Wild Chats.
Get you in the podcast.
We'll see you next time.